Hey, Brian, what's he saying? Alex is trying to tell you something. Yeah, no. All right, we ready?
All righty. I believe so.
All right. Good evening, Spartan fans. Welcome to beautiful.
Hang tight. I don't have you. On here.
All right.
So.
Check 4. Is he on 4 or 3?
Let's see.
He's on 4. Yeah, I see what I see. Sometimes you got to just come off of it and come right back on it. Let's see.
All right.
There we go.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. Testing. All right. So, good evening, Spartan fans. Welcome to beautiful Johnny Ambo Park for tonight's matchup between the Livonia Wildcats and your East Ascension Spartans. This is Scott Skip Creel alongside Ralph Delat. Coming to you live from Dennis Bergeron Press Box. He is coming in tonight with a 1-2 record. Livonia has a record of 1-3. Spartans coming off a win this morning, Ralph.
Yeah. It was a exciting game. I wasn't able to be here with you, but I watched it. Got to say, Brady Burke filled in pretty well for us.
He didn't do bad for us this morning. You know, hated to ask him, but for obvious reasons.
When he started the morning saying he barely made it out of his house because his head was so big, because we talked about him the night before. He did a great job.
He did. Joining us in the booth tonight is Mr. Cameron Russo, who's going to give us a hand here tonight. Welcome, Cam.
Yeah, it feels great to be here.
So starting on the mound tonight for your Spartans will be Tristan Manuel, number 16, getting his first start of the season. So let's set the defensive lineup for you. At third base, you'll have Hudson Browning, Lucas Cook on shortstop. You'll have Kingston Blackburn on second
on
base. On second, and then first base will be Carson Lacombe. Left field, Camden Snowden. Center field, Peyton Morrow. Right field, Ethan Dill. And Brody Brooks back behind the plate again tonight. And your DH for EA will be Mr. Ethan Blanchard.
I tell you, we talked about it the other night. If this young man can come in here and throw a baseball like he throws a football, he's going to be exciting to watch.
That's absolutely correct.
He few practices I've seen him play, he's been really good. Grim has high praise for him, saying he can step up next season. He has good hopes for him to be a day one starter.
Absolutely.
He's just got to grow into his body a little bit.
He's got a live arm. He's got a live arm, and I like it. Especially what he does with the football, man. It's pretty impressive. Yeah. So, I'm excited for this one.
Ball game, number 23, Connor LaCour.
So to lead off the ball game for the Livonia Wildcats be number 23, Connor LaCour. Right-handed hitter. First pitch from Manuel. Fastball down the middle, fouling off. A missile hit right at number 12 on deck and hit him in the leg.
Boy, he wasn't ready for that one.
No, he definitely was not.
That's why in Little League they get behind the batter.
That's exactly right.
They warm up behind the batter. Don't matter what side of the field you're on, but.
And in actual Little League that you see playing in Williamsport and stuff, they do not even let them get out of the dugout.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That was a big adjustment to us whenever we went to the Southwest Regional with the Little Gonzales team we had here, Parish team.
Nice
Strike
pitch.
3 on the corner, very nice. So
great spot by Tristan.
Manuel does a great job of throwing 3 pitches and setting down their leadoff hitter. So now batting. Now batting would be number 12, Avery Bergeron.
Tristan got a good, I want to say, 3 or 4 pitch mix that he can throw in there. That his fastball is real electric. The breaking ball It's all right. It needs a little work, but it can do damage.
And still a young guy, too.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Nice curveball for strike one. So the 0-1 pitch from Manuel to Bajeron, just a bit outside. Ball one, evens up the count at 1-1.
We're all synced up.
So after delays and being ahead and stuff, our IT department guy has now got us back in sync now.
Yeah,
Ralph.
I do believe we actually swapped cameras. So we're not using the huddle film, the huddle camera. We're actually using EA TV cameras on this game.
Doesn't mean you're going to make sense, but you're in sync.
Yeah.
That is correct.
The rest is up to you.
So far, so good, though.
We're doing the best we can with what we're working with.
That's a fact.
3-1 pitch on the corner for strike two brings the count full.
And if you take a look in your bottom left corner, that is actual ball put in play towards Blackburn and still has time.
So Bajeron grounds it to second base. Error on Blackburn, allowing the first base runner for the game.
So back on your screen at home, that is the actual brand new scoreboard at Johnny Ambo Park in your left corner there, your screen. We took off the generated scoreboard just because we wanted everybody at home to be able to see that beautiful scoreboard tonight.
At the plate, number 24, Mason McBride.
So now batting for Livonia, number 24, Mason McBride,
And we
their
got
first baseman.
We got a runner, number one, at first now.
Number one, courtesy runner, Keegan Leday. So swing and a miss on the first pitch from Manuel. Second pitch, grounded to first base.
Good job right
Fair
there.
ball.
And
Picks it
that's
up,
a
throws it
double
to
play.
second base. That'll be a double play right there. Great job by
Nice.
Lacombe right there. Ground ball, stepped on the bag, created a throwing lane and threw it down to shortstop. Cook was there, put the tag on him for the third out of the inning.
Great
Look,
pitch to get him to swing on to get that double play.
Thank goodness it got to him pretty quick because it looked like at first he was going to see if it went foul, right?
Yeah.
But he leaned in, he snagged the ball, he realized what he had to do, turned double play. Beautiful job by the Spartans.
It's great by Tristan, too, to not let that error made by Kingston Blackburn to kind of affect that inning and let it blow open. He's
Yeah.
able to minimize it.
And that's what it takes. I mean, Skip, you and I have been talking about this. Like the other night, we had 8 errors, right? And nobody really took control and said, "Hey, look, guys, let's settle down and go." We've played a couple good baseball games since then, and we limited those mistakes. But you were correct. That is, you could really fall down off there an error like that. And then on a ball that's a judgmental ball, does it go foul? Does it stay fair? What do I do with it right here? That really could have ate somebody up, but he had the know-how to go get it and make something happen out of it.
Him going to get that ball it's a game changer because if you don't get that ball and let it go foul, you don't know what happens to that next pitch.
That's
that
right.
next pitch can fall into the gap somewhere, and that you have runners on second and third with one out.
Absolutely.
Well, like you said, the Hollandville game, they had 0 errors.
Yes.
So far, it's the best game they played. The St. Michael's game, they had 8 errors, and they just kept letting the errors happen and affect that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really that. And then today, they had a few errors, but they didn't let it control the game like they did the first one.
Yep. Yeah, we're playing some pretty good baseball here for the Spartans.
The Wildcats, number 7, Chandler.
I was sitting at work and this morning, and the guys at work were like, "Bro, what are you watching?" I said, "Man, I'm watching the Spartans play." Well, I work with some Gators and stuff like that, and they're like, "Brad, you're not supposed to cheer like that for the Spartans." I said, "Dude, you just don't get it, man. It's a lifestyle. It's what we do."
Yeah, it's just being around the ballpark is just something different than just somewhere else. It's the best place to be. I tried my best to stay away from it after I graduated, but it was just I came back for that first game and I couldn't stay away.
I took a different thing. I came to a couple games early last season, and it hurt. It hurt because it was the first year that I wasn't watching my mind play here, right? And so it was tough for a parent. I know it sounds crazy, but when baseball is your life and then it comes to an end, you know, it's tough.
That's kind of how I felt because I came to one practice to drop something off to Coach Grimm, and I kind of stayed around to watch him practice, and I'm just thinking like, I used to be out there practicing every day, having fun with my team, and all of a sudden it came to an end.
Yep.
So on the mound for Livonia will be number 5, Gavin
7.
Foster, number 7.
Number 7.
So the numbers are obviously wrong on their lineup card. So number 7, I guess that's Gavin Foster. They have him as the pitcher of record on the lineup.
Dill leading off for the Spartans.
Ethan Dill leading off for the Spartans.
I'm glad to see Dill back playing. He got hurt during the Fall World Series. He did something to his hip with his growth plate. He sat out. He got better, and it's good to see him back out there because he's a big part of this team in that outfield and the hit and roll.
Great young man right now, waiting on this pitch here, and goes down swinging. He chased one way outside the strike zone there.
Yeah, it was a good pitch. Get him to chase with 2 strikes.
So bring up 2-hole hitter for the Spartans, number 17, Hudson Browning.
Now batting third baseman, number 17, Hudson Browning.
Now, Huddy was pretty hot this morning, man.
Yep.
He had 2 ground balls that saw his way through the infield, and hopefully he can ride that and get things going offensively for him. I know he's looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's coming off a good season last season, and he got that commit to Northwestern. So I feel like he got a lot riding on his shoulders here, and he just wants to prove to everyone that he's meant to be there.
All right, the parents didn't like that call right there, but it was down low, called strike.
So 0-1 pitch, curveball up in the zone, brings the count even to 1-1.
No, 2-1. 2-1. Our scoreboard
operator is
he's slacking.
slacking over here.
I think he's still trying to cook some chicken out back right
Hudson
now.
turns on a fastball, hits it foul over the batting cages down there. So now counts even at 2-2.
If he would show it sooner, I would.
2-2 pitch, Browning, curveball down and away, brings the count full.
You know, maybe if we up the pay, we could get somebody to work that board a little bit better. You know,
Well, hey, you get what you pay for.
that's it.
That's right.
So ball upstairs to Browning. Gives the Spartans their first base runner of the game on a walk. Bring up number 32, Carson Lacombe, your first baseman, who's been swinging a hot bat as well this week in the 2-game
At the
series so
plate,
far.
number 32, Carson Lacombe.
With the
Wind's in
wind-
his favor right now.
That wind blowing out to right.
Ball down and in. So Hudson will run for himself because he's not the catcher tonight.
Yeah.
So
What was funny, I don't know if you watched Coach Grimmy on down there. He was signaling to the dugout, we need a runner.
Yeah.
and they were like, no, Coach.
creatures of habit.
Yeah.
Hudson Browning takes his lead at first base, ball up and away outside for ball 2. So if you're Carson Lacombe right here, you know what you're sitting on. You're looking fastball, you're looking dead red, and you're hoping to turn on it and put some good metal on it.
Yeah, he's struggling with his off-speed pitches right now.
Browning takes off for second, ball's up, throw is offline, and Browning steals second base.
Lacombe's bat's really improved since last season. Last season, his vision really wasn't all there. He was kind of just trying to hit it as hard as he could to put it in play. This offseason, he kind of really worked towards getting better at that, and it's proven so far at the beginning of the season.
So 3-0 pitch to Lacombe. Taken upstairs for ball 4. So back-to-back walks by Foster. We'll put Spartan runners on first and second with 2 outs. I'm sorry.
Lacombe walks to bring up the DH.
Only 1 out. 1 out.
1 out.
Blanchard.
That's that scoreboard operator again.
So with 1 out, that'll bring up the Spartan DH, Ethan Blanchard.
He just says it's going to get to 2 outs eventually, so
So
we're
just
just going to
leave
leave
it
it. Yeah.
Ethan's
Curveball
been-
in there for a strike.
He's had. There's 2 balls that Ethan's hit so far this season that's almost gone out to the Marshawn's bullpen out there.
Yeah, 2 ground rule doubles.
2
in
ground
a-
rule doubles.
Yeah,
That first one he thought he
back-to-back
hit it out.
games.
He was celebrating like he hit it out.
I would
but-
have been too.
Yeah.
Good job right there laying off that curveball as he dropped one in for a strike. Evens the count to 1-1. Dill's the only one got out.
Yep, Deal's the only one.
Ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop picks it up, throws to second base, gets the lead runner,
He's
and
safe there.
Yeah.
safe at first base. Good job, Dill, of Blanchard hustling out to first base.
Beating out that throw.
All right. So look, don't press the out button right now because now we're right with 2 outs. We
So
got 2
Lacombe,
outs.
Lacombe gets forced out at second base on a 6-4 ground ball, and Spartans will have first and
Now batting
third
shortstop,
with
number
2 outs.
Lucas Cook.
Brings up number 2, Spartan shortstop Lucas Cook. Expect us to run right here, try to get some.
Yeah.
Maybe not this pitch, but somewhere in this
Right.
at bat, get him to second base, and he does run this pitch. Great pitch to run
Yeah,
on.
absolutely.
Off speed pitch takes second with no throw.
All speed, and the catcher didn't handle it well. Ball dropped, and
Yep, so stolen base for Blanchard there. Second and third with 2 outs. Cook trying to pick up 2 RBIs early in the game here. Good job of laying off
hold
that
back.
curveball. Bring up a 2-0 count. Fastball, and Cook
There it
drives
is.
one in the left center gap. That will score 2 runs. Great job of hitting right there by Cook. He's going to try to go second on the throw, and he
he's
is
safe.
going to be safe.
yeah.
That's just great heads up running right there by Cook to notice that ball was going to go to the 4. So he took out the extra bag, puts him back in scoring position.
So good job of hitting right there by Cook, driving the ball out in the left center gap, scored 2 runs, put the Spartans up 2-0 early in the game here.
Say Cook's been having a good bat too so far this season.
Manuel.
He's had a few good hits, a few RBIs.
Bring up number 16, tonight's starting pitcher, Tristan Manuel.
I'm like,
Curveball
Coach,
down and away for a ball.
I've 14-year-olds is where I capped my coaching career, right?
Yep.
I never seen a defense with a ball hit the left field where everybody was in the middle of the field like that.
Yeah.
What-
Pick
like,
off attempt.
Catcher moved up, which he should have been home.
Yep.
Pitcher stayed there. First came over, short, and third was all in the same vicinity.
Third baseman actually made the
The
ball down. Yeah, ball down for ball 2.
Mm-hmm.
Third baseman actually caught the ball coming from the outfielder, and the first baseman was standing right on the side of him, and the shortstop was right to the left of him. Second baseman was the only one that was kind of in the right spot besides the third baseman, swinging a miss on a curveball. 2-1 count to Manuel.
But hey, if it works and we get an out in that situation, then heck, we did what we were supposed to
that's
do, right?
We'll figure the other stuff out later. Cook with an aggressive secondary at
Yeah.
second base. I like to see
Yeah,
that.
I like it.
3-1 count on Manuel right here.
That just shows we're playing with confidence right now.
That's correct.
And
Fouled off, bring the count 3-2.
and not to jinx and knock on wood here, but we're playing much better than we played Monday night already.
Yes.
Right? I mean, this
yeah.
has just been a complete turnaround in a short period of time.
Like we talked about the other night against Hornville, Cook's going to try to steal third base right there, and Manuel fouls it down the first base line. So you knew it was coming. You knew he was trying to time up the pitcher right there and was doing a good job of it, and thought he could have took that bag right there and took the chance, took the opportunity. We talked about it the other night after the Hornville game. Although we didn't get the win in the column, that was a very big game for us.
That was
to
a
change
huge,
our,
that was a
our
huge
confidence.
That was a huge win.
Yes.
Okay. And it's tough.
Foul ball. Cook steals third again, but has to go all the way back to second base on a foul ball.
Say Cook's got him timed up really good out there. That could be great later in the game. He stays out there. You can relate to the team in the dugout. So you get the second.
So if you Cook right here, you're looking for possible inside moves so you don't get picked. Second baseman's closer to the bag now, and Cook holds still, and Manuel draws ball 4. So third walk of the inning for Foster. And those walks always come back to bite you. That's
absolutely.
the 2 runs that scored right now. You're going to have Dylan Powers coming in, number 1, going to run for the pitcher.
And what we were saying earlier, how we played, that was a win the other night, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Number 1, Dylan Powers. courtesy
To
runner.
know how good that team is, to know that you actually now look, in their defense, they didn't throw their guy.
Yeah.
Right. But the rest of their guys were playing.
That's right.
They didn't swap the whole lineup up just to play us. So we kept in that game, and we had a shot at it in, and that's all you ask for.
So Cook steals third. Powers follows right there. So you knew it was coming. He finally got the jump and not a foul ball, so he didn't have to go back. And now Spartans have runners on second and third with 2 outs with Camden Snowden at the plate.
That Honville game, Powers started, and he threw, I want to say, 97 or 98 pitches.
Yeah.
97.
Him giving up, they had a big first or second inning, and him being able
first
to
inning,
overcome that and keep the score where it was huge for the team.
Pitch down in the dirt. Good job by the catcher at blocking that up right there. Got to be a wall back there with a runner on third base. 2-1 count.
And as good as Powers was, what impressed me the most that night was Beck coming in the game.
Beck, he
Yes.
came in a big spot.
Wow, came in and played the Bulldog role, and he shut it down.
So ball inside for ball 3 right here. Brings up a 3-1 count to Snowden. I tell you what, Spartans don't have a blazer on the mound. They don't have a guy that's going to go up there and throw. I mean, realistically, even in the 80s.
That's right. That's
but what we do have is our first 5 pitchers so far have competed.
Yes.
And that's what you want to see.
That's a fact.
Rough start with that 1 inning by Powers, but settled in nicely after that on opening night. And
Now batting the catcher, number 30, Brody Brooks.
Coach Gotro doing a good job with the pitching staff and getting them some consistency out of them, which is what you always want.
Well, the morning game today, they had Easton Lambert. He went all 7 innings today, and he gave up 3 hits.
Complete game shutout on 3 hits. So it brings up number 30 with the bases loaded. Number 30, Brody Brooks. Ball up and in, ball 2. So now if you're Coach Grimmy all right here, do you know guy struggling on the mound and walk 3 guys, kind of tend to want to take a pitch here down in the order and see what happens. And but we get aggressive and 2-0 fastball and swung through it. 2-1 count.
Yeah, I would be taken right here. I mean, the young man is struggling early.
Swings over the top of curveball, even the count 2-2.
Playing out of the sand. There's Brock. 25 yards away. Athletic director.
Curveball out to zone 3-2. So runners will be off on this pitch. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Fouled off down the third base line. I'd like to see Cook right there, instead of coming straight down the line, run inside in foul ground about 3 or 4 steps, just so if it does hit him, there is no second guesswork on the umpire. He knows he was clearly in foul territory. 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Base hit by
Base
Brooks.
hit.
Big hit right
That's
there.
a huge
That's going to
hit by
score
Brody.
2 runs as Powers comes around. Ball bobbled out in left field right there. So Brody Brooks, the sophomore, with a big hit right there.
A big
scored
hit
2 more runs.
And a full count with 2 outs. That's a huge hit to get 2 more runs on the board. Number 12, Jackson LeBlanc coming courtesy run for catcher Brody Brooks.
2 RBIs for Brody Brooks. Bringing up the center fielder, number 3, Peyton Morrow.
So Spartans will hit through the order right here with Morrow coming up, 9-hole hitter for the Spartans. Fouled off. 0-1 count. You know, don't be surprised if you see, a lot of people will be surprised with 2 outs to see Morrow lay down a bunt right here. But if you can lay it down right here, you're going to score a run, and he's absolutely going to be safe because he can fly.
Yeah, that third baseman's playing behind the bag.
So ground ball to third base, short hops him, bobbles it a little bit, picks it up, throws it to first base, and gets him by a step over there at first. So for the third out of the inning, so the Spartans bat around, score 4 runs in the bottom of the first inning, and take a 4-0 lead as we head to the second.
Pretty solid start right there.
That's a great start for this team. They need to jump out early and just stick early, stick to what they're doing, play the small ball if they have to late on in the game, and just keep putting it on.
Well, he brings it up, the small ball points, Coach. Like, you and I both love it. We keep talking about that's how we're going to create chaos and make things happen. In a game like today, where things are going our way, we're hitting, we're running, everything's looking good. Do we go back to small ball in a game like this?
Well,
to stay fresh?
I think one of the things you have to do is we haven't been really successful with our small ball game. We
fouled a lot of them off.
We fouled a lot of them off. We popped up a couple as well in the last three games, and so I think you do it more to work on it, not necessarily to grow your lead, but it'll help you grow your lead. But you do it to work on it and gain confidence in it as a player. Gain confidence as a coach, and quite frankly, to see who can do it, who can't.
Yeah,
because
that's a fact.
You know, I mean, you can't just it's the right call, but if the guy can't bunt, then you can't call it.
And that brings up another good point. If say later on in the season you're about 20 games into the season and you're in a big position where you need a bunt to move a runner over or get a run in, and you have a guy on the bench that can do it, that's what you need. So Coach Kip can attest to this, but from last season, we had a lot of good heavy hitters last season, and we all lost them. So this season, they're more of the small ball speed team where they need to just create chaos, like you said, put the ball in play, let them make the plays.
Hey, Brownsville, what's going on with their lineup?
No, that's the lineup from the first game.
Oh, well, that ain't doing me no good.
Yeah, okay.
No wonder why everything's off over here.
Now you guys just,
So I got it all wrong in my book because I didn't have the lineup.
Okay, so this is the first pitch. Yeah, you're good.
Now, we'll figure them out. Look, here's the thing. We're a Spartan broadcast, so as long as we get the Spartans right,
that's right.
It doesn't really matter about the rest of them.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
So now batting number 11, Kenny Smith for Livonia.
1-2.
1-2 count to Smith. Manuel working ahead in the count.
Good recovery.
Off speed pitch.
Nice pitch.
Fouled off. So anytime you have teams that play back-to-back games like Livonia did, it's always late getting their lineups in, and it's hard to get everything settled in. You're writing down lineups and at the last minute, and so I apologize for that, but we'll make sure we got our Spartans right, that's for sure. So 2-2 pitch from Manuel. Off speed again. Fouled off down the first base line. Manuel looking good to start tonight.
The junk he's throwing is exceptional.
Yeah.
I mean, he is he's putting his fastball where he wants. He's beating up the strike zone. I mean, it's all you can ask for.
Absolutely. 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third base. Hudson Browning
Good job.
grabs it, throws it over to Carson Lacombe at first base for the first out of the inning. So next up will be Anthony Rapolo, number
Now
20.
batting for Livonia, number 20, Anthony Rapolo.
so you got Bruno. We got to go something jumpy, something the crowd's going to be like.
First pitch to Rapolo. Curveball in there for a strike. Great job of working ahead in the counts. I'll tell you what, Lambert did that this morning. Powers did it in the game the other night. It seemed like they worked ahead in counts the whole night except for that first inning.
Yep.
Oh, one pitch from Manuel. Fastball foul back off.
You know, we've talked about it just being a pitch by committee, but in reality, they've stepping up quickly.
Yes.
And kind of digging in, and you know, they're not throwing a lot of Powers threw a lot of pitches the other day, but it was because of that first inning that was so bad for us.
Yes.
But after that, he settled in and his pitch count dropped.
0-2 pitch on the corner for strike 3. Nice pitch by Manuel right there. Kind of set him up for the curveball and then threw the fastball by him. So strikeout looking for Rapolo right there. We'll bring up number 7, Chandler Aguilar, who is the pitcher tonight.
Yes.
Pitch in there for a strike.
I love what Tristan's doing tonight. He's able to get that first pitch strike, and he's able to just control the at-bat after that.
Second pitch, curveball in there for fouled off for a strike. Bring up 0-2 count to Aguilar.
It's always nice when you get out of these innings throwing very few pitches.
Oh, yeah. Easton had a 4-pitch inning this morning. He had another 6-pitch inning. Curveball down in the dirt. Ask for the appeal.
We're asking for the appeal, and everybody's standing there and won't give it to us.
Nobody will give it to us. So Brody's turning around saying, can we at least ask?
Yeah.
So 1-2 count to Aguilar. Manuel delivers the pitch. Ball just misses up. Good spot right there.
Yeah, that was a great spot because it barely missed. I mean, it was up, but you normally get those guys chasing those pitches.
You absolutely do.
But then it sets him up for the next pitch right there. You kind of throw the
Curveball
fastball
down
high.
and
caught.
Snowden.
He got it.
Snowden
with a
comes in
diving catch.
on a diving catch in left field to get the Spartans back in the inning right there. So Cook was retreating really fast, and Snowden comes in and makes a catch on a little short fly ball to left field to end the inning for Livonia. So another good inning by Manuel right there.
Absolutely.
Yep. That fastball where he threw it just missed his zone. It was a little high. Kind of it set him up for that next breaking ball. Kind of changed his eye level up a little bit.
All right, we're going to take a break here, and we're going to check out a sponsor here for us.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com, or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
At the Spartan Grill.
Alrighty. Yeah, we are going to get some more commercials right now. We're running Parish Tractor, and really, truly, y'all got to be the biggest sponsor so far this year, right?
Yeah, I mean we put a lot of money into our sponsorship campaign since just taking over in September. So trying to get out in the community, get our name out there, trying to get to where people know Parish like they know Gotros in the Central Parish.
That's right. Yeah.
So Aguilar back out on the mound for Livonia for the third inning. I'm sorry, second inning.
Second inning.
Bottom of the second inning. Spartans will have up the top of their order. It'll be Deal, Browning, and Lacombe.
Now over at Parish Tractor, what's all the brands? You got Kubota,
Stihl, Toro,
Leading off the
Honda.
bottom of the second, the right fielder, number 7, Ethan
Of course, we have
Dill.
sales. We have tractors, construction equipment, turf equipment,
Y'all not fooling John Deere.
all
though.
the implements. No
Right,
John
okay.
Deere anymore. Strictly Kubota.
Hey, y'all selling lawnmowers over there?
No, we're selling tractors, Coach. That's what we're doing.
We're selling skid steers and construction equipment. So we also do sales and rental. So we do
Right.
have a rental division as well, service, parts. Curveball in there.
That was
Deal
a
takes the
pretty
first
pitch.
two
I think
pitches.
it's the best pitch the young man threw all night so far.
So Deal falls behind in the count 0-2. Pitch on the way, fouled off down the left field line. Oh, 2 pitch to Deal is down and away. Tigers with another win today out at Alex Box Stadium.
Yep.
A little shaky, but they got it done.
Nice
great job
rip
right there.
here. Down the third base line.
Ball in
Deal's
on the
turning.
hands. Deal turns on it. Runs to second base. Bobbles it around. He will try to
going
get
3.
to third. And he will get there.
Yes, sir.
Great hustle right there. Good hard
Great
90s.
job.
That's a great at bat by Dill. He got down 0-2 really quick. And
Lead off triple for Dill brings up the third baseman.
he
number
got the
17,
pitch he needed, and he
Hudson
just drove it down the line.
Browning.
So he tries to sneak the fastball in on his hands, and Deal turns on it, hits it right over the third base bag. Little bobble in left field down there. Gives Deal the extra base, so Deal will
Let's
be on
not,
third base.
let's
with
not
Hudson
underestimate
Browning
that.
now.
He ripped the snot out of that
Oh, yeah, he
baseball.
did. He
That,
tore it
that
up.
ball
There ain't
was
no
hot.
doubt.
And he was moving around those bags.
Oh, yeah.
And he can run. He can run well as well as anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So Hudson Browning up at the plate here. Down in the count 0-1, swings through a curveball. Fouled off his foot. Another off-speed pitch. Bring up the count 0-2.
Yeah, I heard Coach Brownfield talking about the uniforms the Spartans are wearing. All blues. I'm gonna go on air saying I'm gonna disagree with everybody. I'm not a fan of them.
Brady said the same thing this morning.
You can put them blue pants in the trash can. It's not a fan of them, but new look, and look, I don't have to wear it, so hey, if they like them, let's go.
That's right.
We got a win in them.
That's right.
Playing well in them again now.
As long as we keep getting wins in them, we'll keep wearing them.
That's right.
Ball down for ball 2. Brings up, evens the count up 2-2.
See, it's definitely different. I don't know how I feel about them yet, but I really like the tops. The jersey tops are really nice.
Pop up to center field. Shortstop's going out to try to grab it.
Oh, and it's
he
falling.
drops it. It falls in for a hit.
Hello, we're getting
and
a
Hudson's
2,
going
and
to 2.
he's
Hey,
there. Good heads up running.
great job of running. Good hard 90s. If he's not busting it out the box right there, there's no way he gets to second base. So great job right there. RBI base hit for for Browning right there.
Yeah, I was watching him. As soon as he swung, he dropped the bat and he took off to
Yeah.
first base because he knew that ball was going to drop and he could get the second.
Now batting number 32, Carson Lacombe.
Wait, and you played here under these lights.
Yep.
And like we're talking about, when you get a high pop-up like that, the ball disappears.
Yeah, these.
Especially this time of the day, like we talked about yesterday, that skyline is just, it hides the ball.
Yeah.
So it's tough to catch fly ball because you see it go up, you lose it, then you see it come down.
Yeah. There will be some games where we would play at 6:30 or 6,
All foul down the
and
first
the
base
lights
line.
would be on, and we would be warming up, and I'll be out there in center field throwing, and I would just lose the ball and no clue where it would
Right.
go, and then all of a sudden it would come back right in front of my face.
Right.
The other night, again, I think against Hanville, Logan Russo was in right
Yeah.
field, and he just lost the ball
Yeah.
in the lights, and it was really far behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and everybody else. Nobody
Right.
on the field.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'd
nobody
have to
knew
talk
where
to
it was
him.
at.
So Lacombe down in the count 0-1, fouls off the first pitch.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Yep, tried to sneak a fastball in on his hands, and Lacombe turns on it.
Browning scoring.
Hudson
Browning will
is
come
moving
around to
today.
score. So, RBI single by Carson Lacombe right there. So, Spartans on the board with 2 runs right here already, and back-to-back-to-back hits to lead off the second
Now
inning.
batting the DH.
Hey, this
number
is a great
11,
start by
Ethan
this team.
Blanchard.
Lacombe takes his lead at first base. Pitch from Aguilar. Outside for ball 1.
Now Lacombe's not getting too big of a lead. He's not not a threat to steal bases.
Yeah, he's definitely not the speed demon that he's an offensive line body, and he does a good job at it.
Absolutely.
Strike. Curveball over the plate for a strike. Blanchard takes it. Evens the count up at 1-1. Lacombe with the lead. Pitch to Blanchard.
Ooh,
Curveball dropped in there
inside.
for strike 2.
wow.
That was generous. Looked a little too far inside from up here.
So brings the count to 1-2. Pitch from Aguilar. Fouled off down the left field line. One-two pitch, curveball, hit the third base. Ground ball to third base, chopper over there, thrown across. Diamond for the first out of the inning. So Blanchard advances the runner and is thrown out on 5-3 ground ball. Bring up the shortstop, number 2, Lucas Cook, swinging a hot back right now.
Now batting the
Double
shortstop,
last inning
number
in the
2,
first inning.
Lucas Cook.
So Lacombe now at second. Cook up at the plate. Curveball. Down.
He hesitated out there at second.
Well, you know, from his viewpoint, when that ball gets by the catcher, you can't tell where it's at because
Yeah.
the catcher and the umpire are both blocking that ball. So if you don't know exactly where it's at, you shouldn't be running.
Yeah, and Coach Grimm, I don't think he wanted him running on that. I mean, he like we talked about a while ago. He's an offensive lineman body.
Ground ball to second base. Off his glove, goes into right field. Lacombe will come around to score. So good things happening for the Spartans here, putting balls in play and making things happen.
Making them make the plays, let them.
Put the ball in play, good things will happen. We've been preaching it, and it is showing.
So to bring up number 16, your pitcher, Tristan Manuel. Cook the base runner on first base. Takes off, goes to second base, picks a good pitch to run on a curveball, and takes second base.
One thing I noticed about this team is they are aggressive on the bases. They're still in any chance they can get to get in their running position, the scoring running position.
Oh, ball hit back up the middle. That'll be a base hit right there by Manuel. Throw comes into the infield. Pitcher will cut it off as it's rolling over the mound. So Spartans will have first and third with 1 out. Good job of hitting right there by Manuel. We'll bring up number 9, Camden Snowden. So this is the perfect time right here where, you know, you're talking about first and third situation. You know, are we going to work on our bunting?
Right.
You know, Snowden's been struggling at the plate a little bit. So do we want to try something right here?
Now would be
and work
now
it?
would be the time to do it. You know.
So Powers comes in and runs for the pitcher, Manuel.
At the plate, left fielder number 9, Camden Snowden.
Yeah, I would be shocked if we don't try it right here.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we got a comfortable lead. Let's go ahead and try to work the things that we're going to need down the road to be successful.
Curveball inside for ball 1. So I look for Powers to run right here on this pitch.
Coach Grimm just gave him the sign to go.
Powers takes his lead at first base.
Huh? And he didn't go.
So ball 2.
I think they're going to try to get him like a delayed steal here or get him to stop for the bag to get that runner from third to come in and score.
But, you know, and the young man pitching, he is he's not even really checking the runners.
No.
We
No.
hadn't seen him move yet.
Powers does steal second base. Pitch is a strike on swing and miss.
He's kind of like a two-look guy at second. He's not really checking runner on first when they get there.
2-1 pitch to Snowden is down in the zone. Make it 3-1. But we'll say, Ralph, a lot of coaches don't believe in, when you got a 7-0 lead, ball on the inner half or ball 4. When you got a big lead, 7-run lead like this, we look at it as this is our opportunity to work on
Correct.
some things with no pressure on us, without the
Now
big
batting,
time.
the pitcher, number 30,
Some coaches look at it as, and
Brooks.
maybe you might be kind of rubbing it in their face a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
and trying to score more runs.
Yeah.
But, your job as an offensive coach is to run your offense. His job as the other coach is to stop
Stop
your
your
offense.
offense, yeah.
So, first pitch in for a ball, number 30, Brody Brooks.
And, Coach Grimm is a good guy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He don't have that real dirty streak in him, So
Yeah.
So
So 2-0 to Brooks.
but look, being
Big base hit with 2 RBIs last at bat.
second year head coach, right?
Yep.
He may get him that dirty streak before too long though.
Yeah, and look, let me tell you something. Even though it's 7-0, game's never over with.
No.
You scored 7 in 2 innings, and still batting in the second inning, and they can do the same thing. So,
Absolutely.
So, ball down, curveball down. Let's say bring the count 3-1. Tell you what, Ralph, this guy throws a lot of off speed.
Lots. Yeah.
He's thrown it. I mean, he's definitely curveball heavy. Fastball bounce to the third baseman, comes home. Bad throw, hits, and the catcher cannot handle it right there. So Cook comes in to score on the fielder's choice by Brooks. And now we'll have Jackson LeBlanc come in to run for number 30, Brody Brooks. So the right play, just not the right execution.
Absolutely.
We'll bring up number 3, Peyton Morrow.
He had time. He didn't look rushed till he threw the ball.
Yeah.
When he threw the ball, it looked like he tried to rush the throw.
Yeah, he just didn't get his legs back under him after going up high for that chopper. So swing and miss on another curveball. Brings the count to 0-1.
Are you totaling pitches as you're going?
No, I'm not, but it is a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, he's up there.
Yeah, it's got to be in the 60
So ball
range.
hits a right field. That's going to fall
That's
in for a
falling.
hit.
Yep.
That's going to be down. So Grimm holds up Snowden coming around third. So Morrow picks up an RBI single right there.
That's huge for Morrow too, because he's kind of been swinging it really well, getting that hit right there. Kind of hopefully will open up the gates for him to get more.
So Spartans bat around here again
Yeah.
in the second inning.
We're going to take a mound visit, but that shows you right there about how good guy, right? Because we went station to station on that one.
Correct.
Where we could have really stretched in another run right there if we really wanted to.
We could have scored another run or
Well,
two.
you
I
could
feel
have.
like
You could have advanced the runner. Snowden could have scored on
Yeah.
that. LeBlanc could have went to third and
Yep.
back of the first and
Yep,
third
back to first
situation.
and
So
third.
in any other game, in any other score, that's what you're doing.
Correct.
yeah.
Now, you got any report on them, how deep they are in the bullpen over there?
I
or-
do not, but I do know that this is the third game on the weekend, just
Yeah.
like ours too. So I do not.
I was in the Spartan Grill earlier today, and they had a fan of Livonia. They had their son was a pitcher, and they were saying they had I wouldn't say a deep pitching staff, but
Yeah.
they had a fairly decent one that can get them through a game.
So, leadoff hitter for the Spartans, Ethan Deal up, the right fielder tonight. Swings and misses through a fastball. So, Spartans still, with one out, have the bases loaded with their leadoff hitter Deal up. 0-1 to Deal from Aguilar. Curveball drops in there for a strike.
That was a nice pitch right there.
Evens the count at 1-1.
So he's got a pretty good breaking ball. It's doing what he wants it to do. It's just
Well, when he can get it for a strike, I mean,
Yep.
it's really pretty. And he barely missed that one. And as an umpire, I'm saying, okay, look, that one's close enough. I'm giving you that one.
Yeah.
You know, because it was got to have a little compassion for the guy. He's working his tail off for sure.
yeah. He's battling up there. He's trying to do what he can for his team here, but
2-1
Spartan
pitch to
bats
Deal.
are just
Fouled off for two, bring the count to 2-2.
Yeah, the Spartan offense is just looking a little strong today. So
Yep, started with a little confidence at the end of the first game this morning. Oh, ball hit down to left field.
it's a great hit
by
by Dill.
Dill. That will plate two Spartan runners. Snowden and LeBlanc come around to score on a line drive base hit by Ethan Dill to left field.
Really surprised to see Grimson too there. You know, the last time he only sent one.
2 RBIs for Dill brings up the third baseman, number 17.
So that will be the end of the night for
Browning.
Aguilar. As coach makes his second trip out to the mound in this inning.
yeah, wow, I am impressed. Coach Brownfield is actually playing something to get you fired up right now.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
mean, we're not playing T99 right now. I love it. I love it. Was that you, Derek? Oh, thank you,
And me personally, I was kind of hoping to hear some T99 tonight.
man.
You can't go wrong with no T99.
Yeah, well, you know, it's still baseball, and you want to get them fired up.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially with a lead like this,
Yeah.
they could follow suit really easy. You want to keep them.
absolutely.
So, tell you, special thanks to Mr. Derek LeBlanc and guys down there, Mr. Bill Landry for cooking the jambalaya today. Derek cooked a bunch of chicken leg quarters for
I'll tell you
the
what.
ballpark and the players and stuff. So
I do know we have parents here tonight that are watching live and listening to us. But go get y'all some of that chicken. That chicken was
yeah,
good.
that chicken's good.
I don't know if they got jambalaya still, but that jambalaya was really good. Mr. Bill cooked another good one.
They've been seeing a lot of Spartan parents working this tournament at this weekend. You know, it's a big sacrifice for the
Yeah.
parents because you know somebody has to work them. You can't.
That's right.
You can't hire.
No, you can't hire it out.
People to come work concession stands, cook, cater,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. It's just too much. So, huge shout out to the Spartan mamas and daddies for helping
Yeah.
out.
And that's in every sport. I mean, it takes a village to run an athletic program. It's not just the coaching staff. It is the parents. You know, we do it we did it with football, with baseball, now with wrestling. I mean, seems like every weekend we're working something for a sport, you know.
Yeah. Just got a text from Ascension Christian coach Tyler Kleber sent me a picture of him with his feet propped up with a scorebook, and he said, "I'm scouting y'all for the house for Tuesday night." Right? So that's kind of the bad thing right there about having the games live. But Mr. Kleber, glad you getting to enjoy our broadcast tonight and in the comforts of your recliner right there, brother.
Look, the fans are even bouncing around down there. I mean, we got them rocking tonight.
So, new pitcher for Livonia Wildcats will be number 22, Ian Doucette. Bring up Hudson
Now batting,
Browning to the
third
plate
baseman,
with one
number
out.
17, Hudson Browning.
Oh,
Ball laced back
right
up the
up
middle
the
by Browning. He's
That's a rocket.
he's definitely coming in, and boy, here comes Moore around the score. Browning and Dill advance to second and third on the throw. So Hudson's starting to see the ball a little bit, starting to hit him harder and harder every time he gets up there, and that's what you like to see, especially if you're Hudson, but especially if you're Coach Graham.
Right. That's right.
Carson Lacombe.
Bring up number 32, Carson Lacombe with runners on second and third.
In his defense, though, he hadn't seen many pitches
No.
that were hittable. Everybody's been trying
Lacombe comes up, hits a shot to center field, right at the center
to make a
fielder.
good catch.
Both runners will tag. Dill comes home to score as Browning tags and goes to third. So sacrifice RBI right there for Lacombe, who continues to just blister balls.
Yeah, that was a great barrel.
Sacrifice by Lacombe brings up the DH number 11, Ethan Blanchard.
Brings up your Spartan DH, Ethan Blanchard. Batting with 2 outs. Ball gets under the catcher, and home plate umpire does a good job of blocking that for us. For them, actually. We needed to run.
Yeah.
Or want to
Yeah,
run.
we want it.
Ball up, misses for ball 2. 2-0 count to Blanchard. Blanchard ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop comes over, bobbles the ball,
Bobbles.
and
He's there.
Blanchard
almost
will
like-
beat it out. So that'll be go down as an E6.
Yep.
It's like he had the play, and then all of a sudden he just dropped the ball.
He was playing really deep, and I
Yeah.
think he thought he had to rush it a little bit, and it kind of picked his head up and
Yeah,
didn't watch it
snuck
all the
in
way
on
in. So
Now batting number 2, Lucas Cook.
Spartans score another run to make it 14-0.
If y'all were Coach Grimm in this situation, or y'all continue to put it on, one more run and you got your 15-run rule after the 4th inning, I think, or do y'all kind of pull back, put some young guys in here to kind of get them some
Well,
experience?
you can see right now he's pulling Blanchard right now.
Pulling
and-
Blanchard and Cannon Lockwood coming in the game,
yeah.
number 23.
So, yeah, he's going to try to get some other guys in. But, yeah, you want to get comfortable before you start doing all that.
Yeah, you're definitely at a point in the game. If I know Coach Grimm like I think I do, he's going to give some other guys some opportunities, give them some ABs. Ball line drive to the second baseman, caught. Cook lines out to the second baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Spartans, after 2 innings, have 11 hits and 14
And Lockwood,
runs.
number 23, the pinch runner. Cook grounds out to end the inning. 10-run score for the
Yeah, we
Spartans.
laugh
They take a
about the
14-0
music
lead
out here.
into the third.
We always joking around because a couple seasons ago, Coach Brownfield was out with his gout, right?
Yeah.
So he couldn't make the walk up and down the bleachers. So I filled in and I worked all the music and the announcing and all that stuff. And Wes Boudreaux was our shortstop at the time. And his grandmother would fuss at me after every game. She said, "Rap, I don't like that kind of music." 'Cause it was rap music. It got the kids
Yeah.
hype and did all that stuff, right? And then when he came back, first thing she did, she walked up to me and said, "That's good music." And it was some swamp pop, song. And I'm
That's
like, no. She says, "Well, this is Gonzalez. That's what we need." So,
So we'll welcome
Yeah,
Coach Brock
we're gonna-
Mathern,
we're
head
gonna-
football coach and athletic director for the East Central Spartans, to the press box. Hey, Coach.
yeah, we're going to bring Coach in, get him on a headset here, and we're going to talk to him for a minute. Come on in here, Coach. How you doing tonight?
Oh, it's always a great day when I get to hear Ralph Dillette's voice.
I hear you. So, talk to us a little bit about football, man. What we got going on right now?
Oh, man, we in the beginning stages of off-season training and just trying to get our kids to learn to do the right things the right way all the time. We had a great season last year and didn't reach our goals, but, that's where you build it in the off-season. And so far, it's been a great one, and our kids have been busting their tails, and I couldn't be happier.
Well, you talk about not reaching your goals, but Coach, from the year before where we had 3 wins.
Oh yeah.
You know, so to do what we did, get to the second round of playoffs was huge, and look, like, I know what the book say, and I know we didn't play the next week, but we beat Central that game. You know, I mean, you go back, I don't care how many times you watch it, that fumble was a fumble. It wasn't an incomplete pass. That was a touchdown in the corner. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think we did really well of getting to where we were at after the year we had before. But you brought in some key players in there on your staff to help us get there as well, too.
Oh, yeah.
You juiced up the staff. Everybody returning back with us?
Oh, yeah. We're not losing one person off our staff. And, you know, I was just talking to one of my former coaches. This is my first former coach that coached under me that got a head coaching job. And Sterling Mobley got the head coaching job over there at Washington Marion. And he was asking me what's the biggest key to success. And I said, you know, I hear so many people want to compliment me on you're doing a great job as a head coach and all this, blah, blah, blah. And that's nonsense. It's about the people you surround yourself with.
Right.
And we surrounded ourselves here at East Ascension with a great coaching staff and great people that make me better, make our program better, and we all make each other better. And I think that was a big key in our jump last year, and we all get to stay together one more year, and we'll see where that jump takes us.
Yeah. We just got to watch Manuel strike out another guy up here tonight. Coach, I mean, he's a potential quarterback for you. I mean, he came in, played a little bit for us this year, and hurt his knee.
Yep.
Right. And but to watch him throw the baseball, I mean, look, yeah, it's pretty exciting.
No, he's one that we are extremely excited about. He's grown so much since football season. I mean, when I seen him when we got back from Christmas break, I thought he was a clone of somebody else. We joke around with him every time I see him. I say Patrick Mahomes because he has that little look to him. But no, Tristan Manuel is about as good of a quarterback as it gets, and I think he has an opportunity to play at the next level when it comes to that position. And we're excited about him, and excited because look, that this next year's receiving core is about as deep as it gets.
Right.
And I can honestly say 16 years of coaching, and this is my 6th year as a head coach. I've never had a receiving core like this one.
Well,
So-
welcome to East Ascension, because you know
That's why I took the job.
you know,
That's why I took the job.
most years, look, he gets him another strikeout there, Manuel. Most years our receiving core and running back core we're pretty deep. Defense is always strong.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
so yeah, absolutely. Welcome to East Ascension on that one. But yeah, it's great. And then you know, so talking about the running back, so we got Blackburn's younger brother out here, losing him.
Yeah.
Right. So, but what do we look like depth in that position?
Well, look, we because of the receiver depth, we're able to build depth at running back. We have Zion DeLong coming back. Zion transferred. He was with us as a freshman, went over to Texas, came back midseason last year. And, you know, we're looking at him to be a bell cow for us. But also with the depth at receiver, we're looking for Merriweather to play more snaps at the running back position, which he played some last year. We had some deals where he was at quarterback in the Wildcat package, and we motioned him into the backfield. But at the end of the day, Coach Dane Chaponche and myself, we both have the same philosophy. It's about players, not plays. So expect Merriweather to get the ball a lot, but Zion is going to be the bell cow back there. And I tell you what, though, it's a privilege for one to be able to be in this parish, because we got 2 freshman running backs coming from Central and Gonzales that are some dudes.
Yeah.
And they have a great opportunity to be playing on Friday nights and not Tuesday nights.
Right. Yeah, I was able to get to some of their games this year and really watch them. And man, you're not lying. They got some studs coming up.
Yeah.
Know, and that's what Coach Brownfield and I were talking one of the games. And it's like, you know, it's looking at this at the future of the Spartan program is great because you're right. And it's more than those 2. You're going to have a handful off each team that could potentially see some Friday night action.
I mean, there's a big group of. I mean, we had, I think, 68 kids sign up at Spartan night.
Yeah.
For football, and I mean, that was without already, me going meet at the feeder schools and talk to the kids. And there's a group. I mean, there's still 10 to 12 that I know that's come and play that wasn't at Spartan night. So, there's no better time to be a Spartan. And I mean, it's been fun to watch them grow up. But you're right, it's exciting because when you could have some freshmen that make an impact.
Yes.
On your varsity team, and you have sophomores that make an impact on your varsity team, that means you're growing, and we're just excited about the growth of our program and where we're moving forward.
That's great. Tristan Manuel strikes out another one. That's 3 on that.
Struck out the side.
Yeah, struck out the side.
In the top of the third there.
Yeah. Now, last year we did, and y'all put in some packages at quarterback because of an injury.
Correct.
Right? So he's returning.
Oh, yeah.
So moving forward, I mean, he's our guy, right, still? Or
you see a guy on the mound right now.
Yeah.
That's a really good kid. Yeah. But look, I think me with Coach Chaponche, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna go whatever. Like, I have full trust in him and what he feels with the offense, and just from our meetings going into spring ball and what we're doing right now in the off season, I think you're gonna see a lot of both of them. I think you might see a lot of both of them on the field at the same time.
That'd be nice.
But Zaylen Smith, he did a phenomenal job before being injured. Yes. And, I mean, it's just a matter of what fits our program best at the time. And like I said, we're loaded at receiver. We're loaded with athleticism. We have 4 or 5 returning starting offensive linemen. So it's a really good year when you think about the guys that's returning. So it's really going to be who has the hot hand, but I think you'll see a lot of both of those guys on the field at the same time.
Yeah. We missed you last weekend. We took the Bossier trip without you.
Yeah. Old had a little vacation time there.
Yeah. Well, and look, people don't understand, right, that you are the head football coach, but however, you are the athletic director.
Yeah.
So
it don't stop.
It does not stop. And with the sports overlapping each other, and you have been doing a great job at trying to be at each and every event that you can possibly be at. And so, some time off is not going to hurt you.
Well, I always say this is I'm really, really addicted to winning and addicted to building this school to be in all sports, competitive in each and every program. But I think bigger than that, I'm addicted to being a great dad.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to make sure I spend time with my kids. And
that's a fact.
And I don't want to look back and go, well, I spent all my time at this game or this park or whatever it is. I want to make sure that I give my kids the same amount of time that I give this job. And I tell you what, that took some growth, because about 3 years ago, you would never say that.
Right. And look, your kids are young, and you bring them. They're here tonight. Right?
Yep, they're having a good time.
And they love it. I see them at all the games and all the functions, and they're always having a ball. So we're glad to have them here with us.
There's no doubt. I think Banks is already a yell leader.
Yeah. I do believe. Well, good deal. Yeah, well, you didn't miss too much. Only 2 state champions.
Hey.
But we took care of business while we were there. So,
well, I think one thing that everybody in Ascension Parish knows, and especially in Gonzales, and just having that relationship with Coach Mahoney is the success that he's had over the years in that wrestling program. And I told him over there at Spartan night, there's nobody more successful than he is.
Correct.
In this school and the history that he's building. So it's just fun to be able to learn from him and have him as a friend. And
he built a staff of
Coach Connor,
we
Coach
laugh
Turley.
and joke about the football program being probably best coaching staff in the state, right? Overall coaching staff best in the state. And when it comes to wrestling, we have the same thing.
There's
there,
no doubt.
You know?
Well, look, I talk to Johnny Walker all the time. Our associate principal and head freshman principal. We look at where we're at in athletics, and I truly believe that we have this thing locked and loaded in every sport.
I agree.
We have great coaching staffs in every single program in athletics, and everybody's pushing towards the same goal.
Yes.
Everybody wants to win, and everybody wants to do it the right way. But at the end of the day, I truly believe that every coach on this campus and every program is doing it for the right reasons.
Absolutely.
They want to change these young kids' lives, whether male, female, whatever it may be. I'm just proud to be a part of it and proud to be the athletic director, proud to be the head football coach, and just watching these kids, just like tonight right now, watching these kids have fun. And these are memories that will last a lifetime.
Absolutely.
You only get to be in high school for 4 years, and I think East Ascension has done a great job of, especially our administration, has done a great job of putting these kids in a position to have the best 4 years of their high school life.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We talk about it all the time. And you and I had the conversations, you want to put multiple people at the next level, right? But ultimately what we're doing is creating great human beings.
That's
we're
right.
creating great fathers and mothers and dads and moms and husband and wives and employees and employers, right? So we're building them for the future, and I think every one of y'all are doing a great job at it.
There's no doubt. It's like when we talk to our freshmen and we have our parent meeting coming up here soon before spring football, it's not about the next 4 years, it's about the next 40.
Correct.
And, we got an opportunity to sign Jason Blackburn to a school out in Minnesota, St. Olaf. And I couldn't be more proud of him because he made a choice. He had multiple opportunities to go anywhere he really wanted, but he chose the next 40 years, not the next 4.
That's right.
And couldn't be more proud of him. It's just about developing great citizens in this world. And I always tell our kids every single chance I get in a football program, and anytime I get to talk to any other program, it's, look, I got 2 young boys, and when they grow up, I want this world to be a better place.
That's right.
That's what we're trying to do, is develop young men to be in a better place where when our kids grow old, that they got great people to look up to.
That's right. That's right. Well, Coach, we really appreciate you coming in tonight and
Always
chatting with us.
appreciate y'all.
Good luck in football coming up spring.
Oh,
And
yeah.
If you need anything, you know where we are. We'll get back to calling this game here because
Yes,
the Spartans are still on a roll. Oh, no, it's ball game. Hey,
Love it.
We run rules.
Let's go.
All right. Well, good deal, Coach. Thanks a lot. All right.
All right, thank you, Coach Brock, for joining us out here. Talk a little bit of spring football as the Spartans come around and scored a 15th run of the game to end the game on a 15-run rule. I tell you what, Spartans are riding high right now, and hope to pick something up again on Tuesday night and pick up where we left off.
Coach, it's what we've been talking about, and these guys are gelling. Okay, we don't want to peak too early, but we're starting to gel. We're starting to put some things together. We're looking a lot better than what we thought we were going to be looking at this time.
Correct.
So proud to see where they're at right now.
Great job by Tristan tonight. He was.
Yes.
It was only 3 innings, but he looked at the scoreboard: 0 runs, 0 hits.
Yeah.
He was striking everybody out up there pretty much.
He demanded the strike zone, had control over the strike zone. He demanded every pitch that he threw. He was, like I talk about it all the time, I'll beat that horse dead. He was the bulldog on the mound tonight. And whenever you throw, when you can't throw the ball 90 miles an hour, you got to have something else. And that something else is that bulldog mentality. And Tristan Manuel was that tonight.
I know Grimm's happy to see that, knowing that he can have a guy that can go out there
Absolutely.
and give him what he wants, give him where he wants the pitches to be. And that's all. That's what Grimm preaches. That's what he wants. He just wants pitchers to be able to go out there and throw it over the plate, let them hit it, and let your defense make the plays.
Absolutely.
So Spartans get the win 15-0 on 12 hits tonight. So swing the bat aggressively again and come up with a big win to even their total at 2-2 on the season. So thank you for joining us today. We will be back on EATV for more live action on Tuesday night at 6:30 as the Spartans will take on the Ascension Christian Lions. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast today. For Ralph Delight and Cameron Russo, I am Scott Skip Krill, wishing you a great rest of your evening, and go Spartans.
Go Spartans.
Go Spartans.